Type shit. When I say where you at, you say right here. Where you at? Right where you at? Right where you at? Right type shit. Type shit, type shit. Type shit. All the kids. Keep going on about. Fuck a private. Send it from my personal account. Gotta hawk it to you. Hiding poison in my mouth. Glands holding the components to a copious amount. If I find out that you're really homies for the cloud. If I find out, coded in directions that you route. If your loyalty leads only to contention and a drought. The confession that you flout will only poison you with. I've been hacking weeds. Crazy if you sprout with a sprayer that I tout. I'm cleaning layers of the ground. When it's ready for exposure, pick the pen up like a joust. Defending any venomous behavior as aroused from the doldrums that a poet tries daily to renounce. If the devil tries a trick of speaking only when I bounce, I'm spitting off of Raven like it's Corey in the house. The chamber that I open leaves a hole where you pronounce. Choke on every word till it breaks your big astronomy. Misshapen to the quantity. My circle takes in quality. You say what you've been banking on. Thoughts of your economy. Watch how much consumption interrupts in your autonomy. Reserve your reactions to the actions of the colony. Really only speak when you could teach. Instead of following, you live the life of bad advice. Lost some opportunities. Could hold the ticker tape parade full of the caution that you threw. You're exactly who I'm thinking of. The consummated plan. Shut the cell door. I go and isolate the fan while I roll out a board. You can find where it fits. You can move to the front. No one minds where you sit on approach. I will interpret what it was I tried to draw for you. I pinned up a bunch of pictures. You're like, are we taking down the mafia? Look closer. And you'll notice that there's Polaroids of each of you. Orders are to make a line and take yours to your seats review. So glad to meet with you. Break bread and eat with you. Skipped initiation, there's a reason this is reaching you. I broke the algorithm to reveal the infrastructures built by the society of real motherfuckers. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Welcome to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic. Energy, energy, energy. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Very good. The red eye has now kicked in. Hello, folks. Hi, my name is Brian, the Motel Guy. I'll be your host for this evening. And hello at home. Hello, chat. How are you? For those in the audience, go share the YouTube link so people at home can see you. Is anyone from out of town tonight? Yeah. All right. Say where you are at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. California. We got Jersey. Hold on. I'm from Jersey. I know how I'm getting home later. All right. So we got California, yes? Shout out to Cali. We got Tennessee in unison. We got fucking Germany in the house. Anybody else from not New York City? Okay, cool. Shout out to everyone from Paul and fucking Mars in this bitch. All right. Go share the YouTube link so people at Mars can see you, or at least the people from Tennessee can watch you right the fuck now. But quietly, of course. See, we already did the whole rules thing. Everyone has their phones on silent and things of that nature, so they're going to post pictures quietly and also tag the Nuyorican Poets Cafe on Instagram. All right, as I said, we did the rules already. We did the house rules, open mic rules, and I hope this just encourages you at home to pull the fuck up to the East Village and make your dreams come true. All right, perform your art. This is a safe space, and to ensure the fact that it is a safe space tonight, I will introduce you now to the secret third rule. Remember when I said there was a secret third category of rule? Okay, some of you that have been here before know what this is, but let me put you on game. The third rule is no ego. That's it. Pretty simple, right? No fucking ego in this bitch. How many people are doing open mic for the first time in their whole fucking lives? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And you too. All right. We got a couple of people doing it for the first time. How many people are like consummate professionals? You've been doing this. Okay. Okay. How many people have dropped their art and their passions and are trying to light them back up in their lives? Excellent. Thank you all so much. And so it's important this rule, no ego, gets enforced throughout the night because we're all going to be on the same playing field tonight. All right, there's no competition. This is not a fucking talent show. You don't win nothing. This is just a space for you to express yourself. But the thing about ego, all right, let's talk to the performers first. Your ego is so important. It is your identity. I understand that. It informs everything. It colors your whole world since you were a baby till right now to adulthood. And of course, as an artist, it fucking informs your art. It compels you and compulses you to fucking start writing or start typing or start painting, right? But that's where it ends. Whatever you're going to share tonight, I want you to have kept it when you have made it. All right? Any feelings towards it. You're going to come up here with your art and just perform it. And no one's going to judge you. Nothing like that. We're just going to watch and fucking support you tonight. Okay, performers, we're going to... Did everyone drop their ego? Leave them at their apartment or their Airbnb? Not enough. Not enough. There's like 75 people here. Only five people said anything. All right. That's fine, performers. You didn't leave your ego at home. I know it's a weird thing to do. For you audience members, how many audience members that aren't performing tonight? Make some noise. All right. Okay. Still consider. Open mic list is open. For you audience members, your ego sucks too. My gosh. Because it leads to this thing, right, that is like prevalent in society. The C word. Cringe. Ah, we hate cringe. It stops us from really enjoying things, right? We see something online, we're scrolling, we see something we don't like their color, we don't like their fucking sexuality, we don't like what fucking kind of clothes they're wearing, and we swipe. We swipe. There's no swiping here. Well, for you at home, don't go away. Keep the Roblox on and keep the stream on. But everyone here, here's the cool thing about touching grass today. You elected to do that from Tennessee and Germany and all that stuff. And you touch down here, you can't scroll. You're going to witness things that make you feel uncomfortable. You maybe won't necessarily agree with, and it won't be your cup of tea. You won't laugh at the jokes. You won't be moved by what you see. All right? But no, that's your fucking ego talking. It's like kind of pushing it away. So no ego. Audience members, did you leave your ego at home? 75 people, only fucking a couple of them talk. It's okay. We do an exercise here at Brian the Motel Guys Open Mic where I tell you to relinquish your ego, kind of symbolically, or just, well, yeah, it's symbolically, right? There's a little trash bin over there on that stool right next to me. All right, chat? And as your gracious host, let me drop my ego first. I love doing this. I keep it right between my boobs. Here it is. Here is my ego. Easily bruised, kind of smelly, smells like balls. It will be put into the bin right here. All right. I feel much lighter now. Now I can be the best host I can be. All right. I can encourage you to get on up here and just fucking do your best and just give us your art. All right. And go back to your seat. And I promise you'll feel better. So now everyone in the audience, performers and audience members alike, I need you to give me your egos. All right, humor me for a bit. I know it's like acting 101, but let's try it out. Hold your ego up high in the air, please, and thank you. I can't do the show. 75 people, I swear. I can't do the show without you throwing your ego at the stool right here at the count of 3. All right, yeet it. 3, 2, 1, yeet! Oh my gosh, there it is. This is your ego in here? A little fucking heavy. Take it easy with your fucking ego. Okay, thank you, chat. Thank you for playing along. Simone, are you ready for the ego? Yeah. Okay, wonderful. I'm ready to catch it. I'm going to throw it around the little pole thingy over there. Catch. All right, your ego will be at the merch table. Lockbox, Simone, put in the lockbox. Your ego will now be stored for the rest of the evening for like 2 hours or so. All right, and well, how do you feel? Do you feel a little lighter? Do you feel like a little more supportive for your fellow man and human? Okay, wonderful. That's the point. It's a nice, safe space, a promise. We're going to get to know each other. We're going to support each other. We're going to make noise for each other, regardless of what the fuck is set up here. Okay? And I promise, by the time you walk into Avenue C, you will have said something beautiful, and you would have seen something beautiful. And maybe you won't want to take your ego back to Germany or Jersey or Tennessee. Isn't that cool? All right, can we do open mic now? You're going to have to make some noise for your host a little bit. Okay, I got a whole list of you. I know your names. I know your socials. Okay? Oh, my God, there's so many of you now. That was kind of cool. All right. And Satan's here as well. Shout out to, all right, guy with the horn. I mean, don't shout him out, but shout out to the guy with the horns. Rebuke. No, we're going to accept today. We got so many people. Poetry, original songs, more poetry, more original songs, and some a cappella. This is so sick. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get to it then. It's 6:40. We got like a hard out around 8:30. We're going to try to get everyone in and maybe a second round. All right, and here's how I'm going to put you up here. All right, I'm going to bring you up saying something like on deck, little baseball terminology, okay? Which means, right, the first person is Paul Skiff. Paul, where are you? Shout out to the legend, Paul Skiff in this bitch. All right, gonna set it off right. And then on deck chat is Michael Gallowglas. Where are you? Mike, thanks for pulling up on us, Michael. Okay, you're on deck, meaning you're next. And then we're gonna go so on and so forth on how you signed up for this list, okay? So, without further ado, bring up to the stage. Give it up for the legend. Paul Skiff, everyone. Yes! Energy, 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 energy. Paul, he's here. He's oh my gosh, he's showing his true form.
I was gonna do a bunch of short poems. If I can see them. Yes, I am pouring champagne into the river. That is what you smell. There is nothing you can do about it or find out why. Half of life is like this. Mystery below your senses, made of vanished time and trickster fortune that snuck past explanation, so do not even guess. When you see me laying in the park fountain, how a mind decided on nonsense may be a provocation that would make you cry. The next one is, why is a jigsaw puzzle like a door lock? Well, why is expectation exaggerated by a question mark? The next one is, no, fuck you. I'm not gonna give you my money. I don't care how big your gun is. It's only $2 anyway. So this is really just a contest about your amateur robbery skills and how value can play jokes on desperation. The next one is, it is 3 o'clock in the morning and the only thing I have said for the past 2 days is, get away from me, you fucking aggressive asshole. I know it did not speak English, but I am sure the fly understood what I meant. The next one is, may peace be upon you, like a horny lover sucking insatiably, ignoring your pleasure for their own need. The next one is, how to explain war to a vegetable. You were a tender young carrot and I ate you. I will never regret it, and 2 days from now, I will have totally forgotten. I know that would sound terribly human to you, but you should see what we do to ourselves. The next one is, what is the upside down of upside down? What is the inside out of inside out? The sarcasm of vertigo. And the last one is, at noon, I want to pee all over the middle of the intersection of Wall Street and Broad Street like I was a 1-ton municipal police horse. And like that horse, I'm just gonna stand there for a full 4 fucking minutes, offloading a steaming, luxurious, soaking flood as blatant display of your tax dollars being misspent. So all the taxis and all the bicycle delivery guys are just gonna be stuck waiting at the corners while I watch my pee flow all the way down Wall Street in a jealous grumble of envy. Boo boo, the pit bull thought to himself. Thank you.
Ouch, ouch, caliente. What a way to start off the mic and warm it up for the rest of us. Thank you so much. That's a fucking legend right here around these parts, all right? Ask him about the history of where you're sitting right now, and he will tell you. Shout out to Paul Skiff. All right, regular here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic. May I tell you the tradition really quick of this mic series? So many artists, especially musicians and spoken word artists, have come through this mic. All right, Erykah Badu, Eminem, MF Doom, all the East Coast rappers, Most Def. You may have heard of these people. Also, spoken word artists such as Mahogany Brown and Saul Williams. Some real motherfuckers have come up here, right, and tested their skills, and kind of like a rite of passage. So you are part of that tradition. So also a little bit of the tradition at these kind of things. We can snap. We can practice our snapping. All right, I heard some scattered snapping. There should have been more for Paul. All right, that started with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Did you know? Okay, it did. All right, it started off. Right, we started off in a little fucking living room. All right, back in the day. All right, we had to keep the noise down for Abuela downstairs. So we just started snapping. Now it's synonymous with pretentious poetry, but it has humble roots, I swear. All right, you can also stomp a little bit if you hear something hot. All right, can we try some stomping? All right, for those spoken word artists that you hear that say a hot line, you could say something like "run it back." All right, and they maybe will run it back if they remember their lines. Okay, so thank you for making some noise for your fellow performers. And on deck is a fellow performer. All right, Viton. All right, I will butcher your names, I swear, but feel free to correct me. All right, Viton, you're on deck, but coming to the stage. Give it up for Michael. Yes.
We are restless in our quantum memories. After our second date, the first was axe throwing, this one at a rage room. She takes me home, straddles me, and pulls her dead husband's dirty, hairy pistol from under the pillow and caresses my face with it. This isn't the best time to ask, how'd your husband die? But I can't help myself. Between gasps, she replies, that depends. In the morning, that story strikes like lightning, punctuating the New York skyline. At tea time, that story rolls like a tumbleweed through an abandoned elementary school. At midnight, that story slaps like infidelity in the copy room during lunch. She looks me in the eye and speaks towards that giant revolver like a microphone. Do you ever think we'll ever find out the balance where we stay attractive to each other, but don't wonder which of us will be the lightning and which of us will be the tumbleweed? I take the gun and whisper, it's possible to make promises in hindsight. I remove the bullets one at a time. You are my beautiful occasion. We can make a home around this bed, the elementary school, the copy room, and the New York skyline. I hand her the last bullet. This can be our start to start living in reverse. Next week, on our third date, we'll meet at her favorite coffee shop. Weaponry not included.
That's cool. Hell yeah, dog. All right. I know there's no gun emoji in the chat, but throw that little green water pistol thing in the chat for that weird ass date that Michael had that one time. If that was a true story. Thank you so much, Michael. Okay, feel free, of course, chat. When you come up here, do your performance, of course, and then plug yourself if you have something to plug, like social media or an event coming up, either in this neck of the woods or your neck of the woods, all right? Just clock that. All right, on deck, we got Johan. Where are you? He's got to pee. He's got to pee. Eggplant emoji. All right, never mind. All right, he's got to... Don't do that. That's weird. All right, so we got Johan on deck, but coming to the stage. Give it up for Viton, everybody. Yes! I hope I said that right.
Hey guys, I'm a very anxious person struggling with meditation because it's hard to think a lot of stuff and not think while you're meditating. So got this Kundalini meditation and they got me a mantra which is helping me. So I'm gonna practice with you just so you can use it as a chorus, So let's go. I forgive myself and everybody else. Come on. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive myself and everybody. That's nice, okay. I forgive my numbness, my naiveness, my clumsiness, my craziness, my countless yes, and very, very few no's. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive my lack of emotional intelligence, my obsession with having a six-pack, my skepticism, my individualism, my nihilism, and all the motherfucking isms. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive my ex, the ex before my ex, the ex before the ex before my ex, my next ex, my late night Tex-Mex, my early morning bad sex. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive my self-pity, my self-indulgence, my self-inflicted pain, my selfish at the gym. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive the things I started and never ended, the things I ended before even starting. This messy poem I started today and have no idea how to end it. I forgive myself and everybody else. I forgive myself and everybody else. Thank you.
Give it up for Viton, everybody! How did you know I had Tex-Mex last night? What the fuck, Viton? You've been checking the DoorDash? That's crazy. I was literally eating Tex-Mex last night. That is insane. And I forgive myself for doing that. Okay. On deck, we got Ink. Where are ya? What's up, Ink? How you doing? Thanks for pulling up on us. All right, but without further ado, give it up. Is he back? Johan, everybody, yes! Energy, 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 energy.
What's up? What's up?
Jersey in his
Representing Jersey. Brrr. What up? So, I am here in New York for a work event. So that's why I'm dressed as such. I promise you, I won't sell you solar panels. This is not my normal attire. But you know what? Anyway, we're going to have some fun tonight. So let me pull this up real quick. Brr. Okay, here we go. So, again, I come from Jersey, and I'm representing the Sanctuary from the New Jersey Poetry Circle. Oh, there's a camera of me. Oh, my God, look, I can see myself. Anyway, so I'm going to read you guys a poem. The prompt in New Jersey Poetry Circle. If you're in New Jersey, come by, say hi. We do a prompt every week. This prompt was video games. So keep that in mind as you hear these words. This is called Where's My Game? Deep in the devil's den of my dome grows thoughts in the shape of horns. They must find a home before the horn score scorns. So answer me this, rock star. Why have you forsaken me? Where is my Grand Theft car? Where is my Florida man ketamine? It is my very own sandbox of debauchery. So is 12 years enough to wait for this bullcockery? I just want a rat-tat-tat-tat-tat policeman. I just want to beep beep a lady. I just want to cha-ching some crime. Is that too much to ask? Allow me this outlet to rev my yang so that I may write using my yin. For if poetics and GTA are my yin and yang, I want yang. I want yang everywhere. I want yang all over my face. Anyway, that's why I need GTA 6 to come out. I got to put this feeling somewhere. Thank you.
Give it up for ink, y'all. We got a GTA poem before GTA 6. That was kind of crazy. That's what I was thinking of on the side over there. That was pretty sick. Thank you so much, Ink. Oh, sorry, Johan. That's Ink. I see Ink. He's off screen. You'll see him on screen in a moment. Like right now. All right, without further ado, give it up for Ink, y'all. Yes. Yes. Oh, there are two people. Hell yeah. Okay.
There's two of us. I don't know what to do. I'm going to throw this over here. You're doing great.
We'll be loud, so the mic can pick us up.
Give it up for your host one more time.
Yes, awesome.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. My name is Lane Schuler.
My name's Courageous.
And together we are INK. We are writers,
Poets,
entertainers,
educators,
and so much more. We're so glad to be here.
We're so happy to be here. The place,
yeah,
the stage.
the legendary stage.
It's really cool. We
Hollow ground for sure.
We tour around to colleges and universities doing a special brand of poetry. We like to make poetry accessible for college kids who don't have a lot of attention spans and don't really like the arts or poetry and those kind of things. So we try to make it accessible so that they can come and visit places like this to see how it's really done in a much better. But this is what we love to do.
Yes, and we're combining our two slots, by the way. So
yeah, we are.
You don't have to flash us.
Yeah.
Unless you want to flash us.
I'm
kidding. A little bit of this.
A little bit of that and a whole lot of butter.
These are the words I remember from my mother. She taught me how to cook when I was this tall, and those words stuck in this brain till this day when I picked up this phone to make this call to say, hey,
let me cook for you. Have a seat at my table. I'm here to serve you. Allow me the opportunity to pour you a glass of your new favorite wine. While I finish preparing the ingredients I selected to nourish you. See, this isn't just food. This is the moment when I culinarily excite each and every one of your senses at precisely the same time. Well before we get to a dessert.
Let me cook for you, because a wise woman once said that cooking is a whole lot like love. It should be entered with
reckless abandon or not at all.
So with a little bit of this.
A little bit of that and a whole lot of butter. I made you that one thing that you had that restaurant, that one time where we went there together and you just kept telling me how much it meant for us to be there together, but then you got mad at me because you said I wasn't listening, but I was.
You were.
See, I took out the sage you said you hated.
Added a little spice like you do to my life.
And removed the garlic and the onions for us for later. I catered to the tip of your taste buds, but I was kind of hoping tonight we could be more than just taste buds.
Right, because a good meal, like good love,
never fully satiates.
It is good to the
last bite, and even the last bite leaves you wanting more.
From the appetizer.
Our eyes meeting across a crowded room. Hey, girl.
Yeah, to the entree.
Our very first real date.
To the side dishes.
Those late night phone calls that last until sunrise. Nope. You hang out. No, you hang out.
To the icy cold beverage.
The very first time you fart in front of me.
No. All right, to the dessert.
Oh, man. And we all know what dessert is, right?
Our wedding. Generations of our family gathered together, witnessing a holy matrimony.
Knowing that, again, neither of us will ever have to be lonely, and
I fixate my gaze on you, walking down the aisle, much like I would spot the waiter across the room carrying our food. And I know it's our tray from 100 yards away, and I would track that steak like I'm the NSA because I'm fat like that.
But with this meal, I prepared the best ingredients with the most nutrients to add to the span of your life, our lifetime. to set the table for more days we're able to spend together, nourishing each other.
I cook the dinner.
You do the dishes.
You cook the dinner.
I'll do the
You
dishes.
bring home the bacon.
I'll watch the kids.
You walk the dog.
So I can go hang with my friends.
I live to love you. You love the way that I live.
You're sweet, I'm spicy,
Just like the perfect dish. Just like the perfect night, and that's just what this is.
And as I cook, I pray to God you won't forget this.
And I can cook you dinner, and you can cook me breakfast. But that is just the first of many meals.
Many courses.
Many trials and even more errors, like when my parents first got married.
Your mom's Southern like mine. She tried to make biscuits.
Yeah, she
didn't
did. But
Yeah.
she accidentally mixed up all the ingredients, so instead of biscuits and gravy, they got pie crust and gravy.
Blah.
Yeah. But now, my mama's biscuits are the best on the block, and that is love. Spending years using hands to press, fold, and caress to turn pie crust from dry, flat lust into big, buttery biscuits. And love ain't easy,
It
y'all.
isn't supposed to be.
Look, I could have got you something off the dollar menu.
I could have taken you somewhere really fancy like Olive Jardin.
Olive Garden.
Dude,
really?
shut up. They don't know that.
I could have even gotten you a foot-long sandwich for $5, but we are here in comfortable company. Napkin on my lap, love on your plate. You on my mind now. Let us say grace. Thank you, God,
For our food. Let it provide nourishment to her body.
and let it impress her ever so slightly.
And if it's your will, let this be my child's mother.
And she can teach him how to cook
And how to find a lover.
with a little bit of this,
A little bit of that and
a whole lot of butter. Thank you.
We love that. Thank you so much, Ink. Appreciate that, guys. They're all the way from Tennessee. Shout out to you. Well, fucking awesome. Please come back. How long are you in town for? You leave tomorrow. All right. Well, then come the fuck back then. All right. Please and thank you. All right. That was really cool. I've never seen a dual poem at my open mic. So thank you for popping the cherry there. All right. On deck, we got Nexus Hops. Where are you? What's up, Nexus? You're on deck. You stay warmed up, pal. All right. But coming to the stage. Give it up for Paul Taylor, y'all. Yes. Where you at? Paul, come from the back like Sting. Okay. 30 seconds. All right. I'll stall him. Look over here. Don't look back there. No, look at there. Oh, there he is. Okay.
All right, cool. Bruised his hands, he said. Wow.
Go for it.
Okay. Last week I did a poem called "Arrested." It was about how my ex got arrested for the way she treated me. This song I've done here before. That's very literal. She literally did. I didn't call the cops. I ain't no snitch. Now, this song is on the same topic, and I've done it here before. And yeah, you go ahead and play it. It's called PTSD. A microphone check. Can you turn it up a little bit? A microphone check. A little more if you can. One, and two. I love her, but I don't wanna get back. Discovered there never was, but in fact, I'm bleeding a million cause I can't see. I'm begging her, will she elevate me? Violated, she never placed fair. Devastated, she couldn't stay there. Like I made it the way she hate me. Graduated above it can be. I'm looking her in the eye. I love you, baby, you lied. You tell me that everything that I wanted you would provide, but certainly turn to mine. You hurting me, so I ride. You victimized with conviction. I calculated divide. The treasure that you provide, I ain't take it. The promise to you I made, I ain't break it. The opposite of the way you stay patient. You clocking it, but you never gon' face it. I love her, but I don't wanna get back. Discovered there never was, but in fact, I'm bleeding a million cause I can't see. I'm begging her, will she elevate me? Violated, she never played fair. Devastated, she couldn't stay there. Like I made it the way she hate me. Graduated above it can't be. Schedule on the low. If you know, then you know. Criminal, what she did before. You was on speakerphone. Kissing her like she only want me. Copying what I saw on TV. Stupid of me to ever believe. Crazy to think about it, it seems. I love her, but I don't wanna get back. Discovered there never was, but in fact, I'm bleeding a million cuts I can't see. I'm begging her, will she elevate me? Violated, she never played fair. Devastated, she couldn't stay there. Like I made it the way she hate me. Graduated above it can be, can. PTSD. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all. Thanks so much. You can find me at B like Bark, D like Dog, Paul Taylor, BD Paul Taylor. I'll follow everyone back. Thanks, y'all.
Follow that man. Give it up for Paul Taylor, y'all. Excellent, Paul. Is that ready for streaming yet?
No, it was wrote like a month ago.
Okay.
But eventually it will be.
It will eventually be on streaming, so look out for that. Go follow Paul Taylor for all more Paul Taylor music news. See you later, Paul. All right, on deck, we got Marquis. Where are you? There you are, hiding over there. Shout out to the homie, Marquis. You're going to like his poetry. All right, but without further ado, give it up for Nexus Hops, y'all. Yes! Energy, 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 energy. You back. Let's do this.
What's up? My name is Nexus Hops. You can catch me on all social networks, social media platforms. And this song is called Born in the Americas. Born in the Americas, study the story against hysterias, causing worlds to evacuate the areas. So when I'm asking my goals in life, it's like it's whatever. 80 things, just trying to keep it together. Born in the Americas, study this story against hysterias, causing worlds to evacuate the areas. So when I'm asking my goals in life, it's like it's whatever. 80 things, just trying to keep it together. You can put it together as well as me. You watching it, so tell me what you see. 2 beyond 2G to just be. Living life is Mark Speed. Sending murder with these lyrical leads. Listen to these verbal keys. Through experience, I earn degrees. Learn to earn in any degrees. The winter, spring, summer, or fall. I handle the ball. More than a game, I get gain. Never complain. Through the sun, snow, or the rain. Action makes change. Capture the moment, the world will shift. These forever styles are a gift. Now that we got the opportunity to open doors, I might have lost mine, don't lose yours. People coming across the water for a better drink of water. My people made this land change through the pain and the torture. Of course, I got something to touch you. My style moves swift, the moon shift, the cause eclipse. Born in the Americas, study this story against hysterias, causing worlds to evacuate their areas. So when I'm asking my goals in life, it's like it's whatever. 80 things, just trying to keep it together. Born in the Americas, study this story against hysterias, causing worlds to evacuate their areas. So when I'm asking my goals in life, it's like it's whatever. 80 things, just trying to keep it together. Born to make waves crazy. You can't boat, my shit is too wavy. Got your ears and eyes open, you can drown from the sound like a river running crazy. But this is something amazing. It's captivating and it's banging. Spit it at your brain and it's banging. Words shape shift through the air, forming different sounds and meaning. Songs come alive and they reaching. Kicking something you could bop to for any reason. A pair of cloud hops in any season. Fresh and they ain't leaning. This shit is fresh with the press. Time to get the paper, what you're reading. Yes, it's the Nexus, alive and breathing. They stay going, I go and get it and I ain't leaving. At your best, set trends believing. Are you achieving or are you sleeping? I give them a reason to hate because they hating for no good reason. Born in the Americas.
Give it up for Nexus Hops, y'all. That's what New York City sounds like. You're from New York City, right? Nexus Hops, or am I just fucking big up to the Bronx? Any other boroughs in the house? Brooklyn in the house? Make some noise. All right. Okay. Queens in the house? Make some noise. Okay. The Bronx in the house, make some noise. All right. Manhattan, Harlem. All right, we're in this fucking bitch. All right. Thank you so much. Cali in the house. That's not a borough. Angry voice in the side. All right. On deck, we got who? EsmeRae. EsmeRae. You here? Esma? You're on deck. You're on deck. You're next. Esma, thank you so much for sticking around with us, all right? Because Marquis has to go before you. Give it up for Marquis, y'all. Yes!
Y'all can hear me? All right. My name is Marquis, poet. I'm from Brooklyn. If you like what you hear, you can follow me on Instagram at I'm.Marquis. I gotta say it before because I always forget to say it after. But we're gonna do a new poem today.
No shit! No shit!
How you spell Marquis?
Marquis. There you go. Forgot to clarify that. All right. New shit.
New shit!
They said it was puppy love. As if two pups could ever love like this, be in love for so long. I mean, a pup can't stay a pup forever. They called it puppy love. But it had nothing to do with her being man's best friend. It was because if you give a dog a bone, he'll bark, bow, and battle, or to call you his home. They called it puppy love. But the plan was always to turn pup into a dog, take off the leash and collars, wait for another hit dog to holler, because holler turns to hit, and hit will leads to hits. And now call your friends and let's see if the violence that follows is as equally entertaining. Because we just set the scene for a dog fight. But Pup's been in training. You could never tame him. He's always ready to battle. Pup wasn't in love. Pup was love. They called it puppy love. But I'd always battle to save it. They said it was puppy love. But when you raise a pup and you take him back, it's not going good. All right, we're going to do a different poem. Actually, I'm going to try it again. They said it was puppy love. As if pups could love like this, be in love for so long. Pups can't stay pups forever. They called it puppy love. But it had nothing to do with her being man's best friend. It's because if you give a pup a bone, he'll bark, bow, and battle all to call you his home. They said it was puppy love. But the plan was to always turn pup into a dog, take off the leashes and collars, wait for another hit dog to holler, because holler gonna turn to hit, and hit will lead to hit. Now call your friends and let's see if the violence that follows is equally as entertaining, because who don't love a good underdog story? See, Pup's been in training. You can never tame him, so don't be surprised when he barks just as hard as he bites. They said it was puppy love. But Pup be wildin'. Now he's ready to bury bullies, boxers, ballers, ball them up, bleed them all for barking up the wrong tree, and it's y'all fault. Because y'all let a mutt think that this was just puppy love. So now he done fucked around and he gonna find out how Pup protects home. And if Pup find 99 Dalmatians left in the DMs, well, Pup might bleed them too, cause Pup be wildin'. They say he do too much. But when they turned Pup into a dog, it made him reckless, left him relentless. So now he's ready to reap the rewards or receive the repercussions, ready for y'all to recognize this ain't puppy love. So find something safe to play with.
Give it up for Marquis! Excellent, excellent work. Thank you so much for sharing that, Marquis. All right, that's what open mics are all about, right? You come up here, you try shit, you lock it in, right? And you come back and you do it perfectly, right? But that was pretty perfect. Thank you so much, Marquis. We love it. All right, go follow that man. All right. Excellent slam poet as well. You can see him slam with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. More on that in a bit at the halftime show. All right, on deck we got Paris. Paris, where are you? Hi, Paris. Thanks for raising your hand. All right, okay, coming to the stage, EsmeRae, y'all. Give it up! Yes! Hope I said that right.
So I came to New York just to sing my song. I want the world to know about my past, that I'm always wearing masks. I feel like we people always wear masks. We hide who we really are because we're scared to like show emotion. So I wrote a song, it's called Where's My Mask? And I'm still a little bit sick. I hope that I can sing real good, but I'm just trying my best. Thank you so much. Playing someone else again. Is this ever gonna stop? You came and judged me all the way. You don't even know me. I know this one hurts, but be me.
no more. So you have to go and choose someone else. The cut is deeper than I thought, but it's okay. I'm used to keep it out of sight. Where is my mess to hide? Thank you so much.
That shit was a banger. What was that called, EsmeRae? EsmeRae, are you still here? She's over there. What's that track called?
The song?
Uh-huh.
Where's my mask?
Where's my mask? And is it streaming? Can you find it streaming?
You can find it.
All right, on Spotify and things of that nature? On Spotify and things of that nature. All right, stream that. Where is my mask? EsmeRae. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was fire. All right, on deck, we got Candice. Where are you? Candice, all right, you're on deck. Get ready. Get locked in. You're in the batter's box. All right? Start swinging. All right, on deck, Candice, but coming to the stage. Give it up for Paris, y'all. Where are ya? There you are. I see you somewhere.
Hi, everyone. What's up? If you're taking the time right now to listen, I appreciate the attention you're giving. Thanks for the recognition. Through these platforms, I'm trying to bring you as close as possible to me. So let's pretend I'm in your living room using instant transmission. In reality, the distance between us is one hell of a threshold I'm trying to break through. But despite my overstimulation along with deep root planting, I was given the blueprint intended to throw hints like a shuriken. I'll be on point, hitting and leaving my mark with the ability to combine artificial intelligence, algorithms, popular trends, powered and infused with God's gifts to implement in my own way what it means to be human before it's too late. Combine it all, not just to end it all, so no. It's not a suicide attempt, but Lord knows how rebellious I can get. If you know anything about Eren Yeager, you will understand this new phase. So let's start with this. We live in an era where it all coexists, so we might as well use it to our advantage. Like, I wouldn't be surprised by the time I'm 65, we all become cyborgs, or even worse than that. But anyway, the warrior finally restored balance within, and it's about time I bring it outwards. There's a war going on around us, and some of us are still froze. Yin and Yang sent the message in the bottle a while ago that if we don't contribute to bringing balance, future generations won't grow. So let's add fuel to the will and fire to purify future souls. You know, like Prince Zuko when he found the Avatar and confronted him with the resolve that changes things for the better. But remember, it only works when we do it together. Let's go.
Huh, that shit was dope. What the heck? Thank you so much for sharing that. Fire, fire, fire. Avatar mentioned. We love that. All right. On deck, we got Daniel. Pros is power. Pulling up on us again. Second week in a row. Where are you, Daniel? Raise your hand. Hey, yo. All right. Shout out to you. All right. On deck, Daniel. But coming to the stage. Give it up for Candice, y'all. Yes. They're locked in. They're ready to go.
Thank you. Give it up for Brian, y'all. This is not easy hosting this.
It's not.
You're doing
It's
a great
not.
job. So my name is Candice. I'm a writer and a poet from the Bronx by way of Harlem. Now, why is it that the people closest to us seem to trigger us the most, right? This poem that I wrote, it's about how community and relationships are not just designed to make us happy or to give us pleasure, but they're also designed to alchemize our pain by triggering our traumas. So it's called, Will You Respect the Water? We reside in a world defined by void and light. There's a water so black, even the sun won't go, and you can't breathe. The forgotten things live there, and fish that look like monsters. If you go, it means you've died. You can't come back, and you can't breathe. Will you respect the water? When I tell you there's a place inside me that hasn't seen the light of love, the life of air, you can't breathe. You can't breathe, and neither can I. When the levee breaks and you're submerged in liquid, muddied with filth and psychological waste. When a sheet of air so thick and so damp, pervasive and inescapable, a spectral hold, a darkness lingers. I cannot see. Your words smell like danger, and so I will not breathe. Do you understand? Can you? Your eyes feel like they stab me. Your words like swords of light, burning, illuminating where darkness once lived. Your love like a scalpel, fishing out the tumor. And you think I scream out of hate? I scream from pain, from all the ghosts floating to the surface, bursting through the eye of a needle. And there's nothing there to numb me. I'm left to sit in my own rawness while they kick and throw blows, both yours and mine, while their feet leverage the liquid to rise and fall and bounce, while they stomp on water. We gasp for air in the bowels, suffocate in the belly.
Give it up! Oh man, what the heck? That was intense. You got me down there. I was drowning with you, Candice. My gosh, thank you so much for sharing that. So some powerful stuff. Oh my God, I was like taking notes in the back. I'm like, suffocate what? Sick. That was awesome. All right, on deck, we got Jennifer. Where are you? Jennifer, you still with us? All right, alive? All right, sign alive, Jennifer, okay. Jennifer's here and also alive. All right, you're on deck. Coming to the stage, though, give it up for Daniel, y'all. Where are you, Daniel? Over there, coming to the stage. Applause all the way up to the stage for man Daniel.
Yo, my name's Daniel. My website's Prose is Power. I write a lot to process. I share for people to connect with what I'm going through or what you could be going through. So if you want to hear a poem read to you, you raise your hand and my website will give a random poem and I'll read it. Any takers? All right, first poem. Fleeting. Entrenched mediocrity. Why do I stare at perfection? If everything was left for dead, would I see my own reflection? A million parts to fall apart. We build our own problems. When we define what we design in the fire of desire. Some say we once had it all and wasn't enough. Now we're driven oh so mad, sad, strung on our own wire. Someday we could have it all again. Some say it'd never come together. A million parts to fall apart, they'll fall all the same. Poem. Next. Poem. Yeah. Droplets. Rainy days, I don't seem to mind. A million moments to bide my time. Other takers? Yes. Yeah? Okay, I got Esmeralda and you. I got this one last week too, a retweet. Solo slalom. Sometimes I feel like a tragedy need befall me for others to see me. In come the thoughts of my own misadventure, then comes the love, phantasmal thirst quencher, independent to a fault, uplifted by your sound, and when push comes to shove, I find the firm ground. Only alone do the true tears shed, just enough to find peace before I bed. You got this. Your poem? Oh, this one's kind of long. Oh, crap. How much time I got? A minute and a half. Oh, you got this. Culture diluted. New shit. New shit? There's so much fakeness. I'm starting to doubt what's real. To see someone clothed and smiling simply feels surreal. We've evolved from snake oil through Photoshop to filled up lips and one-stop shops. And so many say the jig is up, then they join the crowd with a custom, but everyone else is doing it, and there's nowhere else to find this. And this is my only exception. It's not. I'm giving it all that I've got. Are you? To quote Kendrick Lamar, show me something natural, like ass with some stretch marks. I add, show me something actual, like proof that you work hard. Does everything that comes and goes have to make you feel smart? Pick yourself a slice of cake and tell the world that part. 'Cause I've been mixing crazy eights. I got no repercussions in sight. All my ducks are in a row and now I'm boarding my flight. But everything I used to see is blurring without glasses that had me focused on my own view. And if I can't tell that ass is real, my instinct is to disown you. How am I to lead an open life if I can't welcome everything that you could be in any given moment? Maybe it's not up to me to help you fall asleep at night, 'cause I'm tossing in my sheets when I can't tell my own left from right. Poem. Thank you all. Prosispower.com. You can get your random poem. There's a lot.
Give it up for Daniel. A lot, but not enough. Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate you sharing 2 weeks in a row. A regular face now here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Fuck yeah. Awesome. All right, on deck, we got Carnage. Where are you? Carnage? Carnage? You ready? All right. You're on deck, pal. Get to swinging in the batter's box because Jennifer's right in front of you. Give it up for Jennifer, y'all. I see them. They're coming. They're pulling up on me in 3, 2. All right.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. So, how many of us have been in a situationship before? Raise your hand. Yeah, it's not the best. So, I wrote a poem about it a year and a half ago, and it kind of turns into a song. So here we go. Because I'm kind, I let myself slip behind the curtain of expectations I get from you, realizations I make of you. Maybe if humans were more truthful, it wouldn't be so dang painful. So just be honest, baby, don't waste my time. Let the words pour out like a fine red wine. So just be honest, baby, my energy is dying slowly. Oh, just be honest, tell me that I am wrong to be spending time here all alone. So just be real with me, 'cause something tells me that I'm in the wrong reality. But I get back up because I'm kind. I don't give up. You know I'm kind, so I move on. I won't lie because I'm kind, because I know. Thank you.
Give it up for Jennifer, y'all. Fantastic work. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, that's exactly how I feel about situationships. All right, I leave humming. All right. On deck, we got Kiera. Where are you? Hey, thanks for pulling up on us and sticking around, Kiera. But coming to the stage, give it up for Carnage, y'all. Yes! Energy, 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 energy. They're already here. They're already here. They're going to pull up on us with the stool. Magic stool. Magic stool.
Hello, everybody.
Is that an iPod Nano? What the?
It's an MP3 player. It's having a little technical difficulty. Something wrong with the volume, so I'm going to figure something out. But so I'm a rookie performer. Still nervous. Yeah. Hello, everybody. My Instagram is Carnage XUCHIAH. Shout out to artists in Texas. Hello, Pink Pressure. Hello, Cat Dog. Hello, you guys. So this song is called Months Later. I wish the volume would. I'm gonna figure this if it's gonna work like this. It reminds me of Brenda's Got a Baby. Can't play the beat, so give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and play it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it works. All old ways don't withstand the test of time. All new ways don't lead to better days. All good feeling don't come for foreplay. Sometimes it feel good if you just say, I know everything telling me you in my way. Yeah, you're 3 months pregnant. Got the work one, I don't know why. This gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly either way. Baby, study history. What's the chance of autocorrect? The next 3 months, you raising, blaming everybody. The last 3 months, you been sleeping next to nobody. That first heartbreak will make a break. They say pressure make diamonds, just wait till your butt, baby. You was rough without the sense of glory. All your happiness been robbed from you. At birth, they took your child from you. Ain't never recovered, even though you been a fighter. Round and round, you just get your ass kicked. Yeah, you throw a couple of punches, but with no true effort, there's no impact. All that yelling ain't working, all that crying ain't working. Girls trying to break a nail, maybe rock a ponytail. 5 years later, you finally getting visitation. 12 months later, full public demonstration. Look at all that joy up on that child face. How does it feel to hear mommy name? Anytime you want, you can see if your child is okay. I know I had to hurt, but how does it feel today? All good feeling don't come for foreplay. Everything ain't gonna be okay. Can't let every single thing get in the way. Learn how to stand up, that was your test. Look how y'all both beat on your chest. You went early to every visit because you love mommy, mommy. Plus you would let nothing stop you from hearing mommy, mommy. Months later, they freed the baby daddy. China's flu, you drive by, he at the bus stop 2 blocks from your house by your baby bus stop. I want to hear 2 hours, you check up on the mail. What's this, visitation mail? Feel like a test from hell. Dad's out of you fully recovered. 2 months later, you in court, can't even pity the fool. Feel like he's slowly stalking, antagonizing you, insulting your intelligence, diminishing everything you built. But what's bad for you might be good for the kids. A visitation star and you miss mommy, mommy. But he got some BS going on. He wasn't even ready. Had your baby at the shelter, but you let him be a father. Then drugs got involved. You didn't tell nobody. You didn't want to sing messy, play things smoothly. It's visitation day. You headed on your way. You open your door. He's standing in the way since you started in your way. Last time he was at your place, you didn't say okay. Sped up to this day. Last memory, you get choked by this man to the point where you can't breathe. Wake up. It's the real thing. He dead. You in car, but the gunner by your line. Gunner by your line. But the gunner by your side. Thank you. That's months later. I do have some. I brought some material with me. I don't know if you guys are able to hear me okay, but I brought some material with me. I have some flash drives. They're only like $5 if you guys want to check it out. It's 65 songs on there. I write a lot. Thank you. Have a good day. Shout out to Pink Pressure and Cat Dog.
Give it up for Carnage, y'all. Yes. Yes! Carnage, what is that song called? Months Later, and it is available. All right, clock it, y'all. Clock it. Follow Carnage. All right, Carnage. Go follow that. Man, that was sick. You're from Texas, you said? You're from Illinois? Decatur. Okay. I heard the Outcast. I heard the Andre 3000. That kind of style, that kind of flow. That was pretty dope. Thank you so much for that. All right, on deck, we got Goatman. Goatman, are you here? Thank you for pulling up on us. All right. But coming to the stage, give it up for Kiera, y'all. Yes! Hope I said that right.
Good, are you? Good. All right. Hey guys, my first time here. Yeah, gonna read some poems. This first one is called Last Rites. Clenched nails to my palm, draw blood. I will not be back for the funeral. Miss last rites, whisper, poor dead cousin. No one will tell me what happened. The earth is soft. I consider the stillness underneath. Rigor mortis sets in. To no body, there is no body for a drowned man. We dredge the river. Wonder what fish nibble. Will he surface weeks later? Who saw him fall? No one will tell me what happens. The funeral takes 7 days, but there is no body. Daughter kowtows to an empty casket. Thank you. Another poem. This one's old-fashioned at a bar with no dance floor. Paralyzed by the curl of her hair, I sip. She slides her name across my tongue. It sticks, honeyed to my gums. I sip. Bright notes dimple between my teeth. A sliver of orange, a hint of smoke. I shake the cottoning from my ears, and she parts my teeth with her shoulders. Sweet goose flesh, the taste of fire. I sip. This is this next one is a sonnet on bad memories. It was an exercise with sonnets. We'll see how you guys like it, but it's like a Shakespeare. Yeah. Anyways, once in a dream, I took her hands from mine. I sighed and stumbled along the path and saw in light the truth of her design. Yet the look upon her face was not wrath, and a fool I was, so she coaxed me back, so used to suffering in this darkness that I thought her shade was the light I lack, and that a caress was only harshness. Once finally I emerged from the cave, turned back on long shadows from light ahead, I realized with her I would make my grave, and so in waking I still feel dread. I ought rest. No, our fates are not entwined, yet still her shadow lingers on my mind. How much time do I have? Another minute? I'll read one other thing that was kind of experimental, I guess. This is cooking as a vessel to return to not home. July, and the air is sticky like rice dumplings. My teeth tear open chive buns. The dragon boat rower cuts through the water. We got here by way of there, but there's no home to return here to. Water clouds rice, which has no intended purpose. Oven kiln temple readies itself, and I garble mother not my own's instructions, where cooking is just a ritual and there is no purpose, where the pilgrimage is just a ritual and there is no home. It was April when they left me, and the air boils. Some believe we came from clay. The city tempered me, and there was no purpose. Thank you. And that's it. You can find me on Instagram as Chunyan Makes Progress, CHUNYAN, and then Makes Progress.
Go follow them. Thank you so much, Kiera. Appreciate that. Fantastic stuff. All right. On deck, we got Cole. Cole, where are you? Cole, you still here? Call, C-O-L. All right, you're on deck. Someone's right before you call, so get ready for a call, but not before. Goatman, y'all. Give it up for Goatman. Energy, 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 energy. Yes. All the way to the stage. I'm here with you. Woo!
Hi guys, I'm Goatman. This is my first time, well, second time doing this. So I got a few poems. The first one's called Potent Aura. People trying me, putting my aura on them. They want to try me and boast about themselves. I'm the GOAT. They think of me and become like me. I challenge them to try me, and they expose their parasites within. Haters on every corner disguise themselves as me. That's one. This one's called Become Me. Become me and threaten people with your very existence. You're a light that shatters all the feminists and all the delusional peasants around you to call themselves even men. Walk by me. Feel your knees weak and unease. Feel yourself. Become disturbed. You can't handle me. I see through you. You're in the making. I shake people up. They want to compete with me. I love my man bun. I love my sapphire ring. I love my aviator glasses. I'm Goatman. My calm and grounded demeanor shakes off these demonic bastards that call me their shadow. It's tempting to go on and not hold back. How good are you? This is where you're at now. Become me. Goatman. This one's about the crescent moon. This is like my dark night of the soul kind of experience. The crescent moon. When the tricks of the ego are so deceptive, you want more and false promises. When the irrational questioning destabilizes characters, isolates you out of fear. When the virtuous deeds are empty in the base of fear and manipulation. Oceans deeper than an abyss, upsurge in irrational waves. When no earth and weak grounds, cycles worse than hell. When you become a prisoner of superficial empty hearts. When you scream to the universe and dreaded whispers, I can't take this anymore. Mahakali, using iron as your initiation. She decapitates everything and everyone with her machete. Inside you, you're left to bare, naked, and with the truth exposed, you know. That's also about me. How much time we have left? Half a minute. Okay, I'll see what I got a few more. One moment, please. Okay, my feels. I'm grounded. The unshakable one. The relaxed gaze with the horizon's reflection. I'm chilling like the weather. Deep within, I know things will click. It's happening as the stars align. I have faith in the higher power restored by Goatman. Thank you.
Give it up for Goat. Okay, you want to?
I have no social media, guys. I'm sorry about that. I was just.
But he's a fucking Goatman. All right, can we get some goats in the? Goat emoji in the chat. Goat emoji in the chat. Go, throw him in chat. Thank you so much, Goatman. It's the fucking Goatman. I love my aviator glasses, my man bun. I'm the Goatman. That's what he said. All right, thank you so much, Goatman. All right, Call, is it? Call, that's how you pronounce it? All right, finishing the first round, meaning we have plenty of time for a second round for whoever wants to go again up here. We did it. We're fantastic on time, 7:45. We get out of here at 8:30, so if you want to go again, we'll get to that, but not before. Call, y'all. Give it up. Yes, dapper guy.
Thank you. I made an effort, yeah. So, guys, this is a bit of a mix match, but if you can bear with it, that'd be great. And this is my first time here as well, so, yeah. Okay, I'll start with a little beat, okay? Where's Brooklyn at? This Dublin, lads, asking where's Brooklyn at? He's quoting Biggie. It's a little bit tricky, because he's raised the bar, and this is a little bit tricky, because it's giving pick me. Yeah, I know, it's giving pick me. It's giving pick me. Yeah, I just landed from Dublin, where I'd be struggling, but I'll tell you nothing. No, I'll tell you nothing. I'm an Irish MC. They call me McLovin. In life, you have to choose to get up early or press snooze. Go sober for a year or head out on the booze with nothing to lose till you wake up on a cruise in the Strait of Hormuz. If you don't believe me, you can Google the news. I woke up in one of those queues. I was begging for a truce and I was very confused. So, I'm not very stylish, but I'm going to get some mileage out of the fact that I'm Irish. Yeah, I think I'll get some mileage out of the fact that I'm Irish. These rhymes are the shit. My friends call them silage. I don't want to lower the tone, but ever since I've flown into the United States, the accent is getting dates with real life eights. I haven't had so much intention since I was 25 lifting weights. I met this girl, Kate, who creates and she curates. I turned up late and she fucking waits. This is so new to me. I'm like I'm at the pearly gates. I should really start saying I should charge some rates. Yeah, $50 for an hour, 25 if you bring some mates. Okay, a good joke, but a good joke makes the awkwardness quickly fades. She drinks lattes and loves Pilates. is going through a brat phase that leaves a bad taste. Because I like girls who listen to what their ma says. No, the crazy punks, the more Ariana Grandes. She wants someone who'll be there on the bad days. She's from New Orleans and we teach each other the conversation. It couldn't be sicker. We say drink and you say liquor. You speak quick and I speak quicker. We both have law and order, but you're slightly stricter. We're just both same sides of the same sticker. I'm looking for Cinderella, but can't find her slipper. Instead, I meet Marjorie, a retired stripper. But she left because I can't afford to tip her. A nice girl, she's now dating a clipper. I'm left on my own outside the chipper. It always happens when you're just relaxing. Suddenly I'm at the backseat of a taxi talking to Maxine, who's anti-vaccine. We talk about Riverdance and Michael Flatley and my mother Kathleen. Would you come inside? I said gladly. But then her housemate attacked me, called me waxy, and she didn't back me. So I left. I told the taxi driver if she was my soulmate, she would have had me. He said, exactly. So if you know anyone at all, they can text, Instagram, or even fax me. I'll take any girl on one condition. They'll have me. Thank you, guys. And yeah, it's Colin Patrick IRE, COLIN Patrick IRE on Instagram and Irish TikTok on TikTok. Yeah, thanks so much.
All right, give it up for this motherfucker right here. All right, that shit was bars. You sure you're straight from Dublin? Those sound like some Brooklyn bars. That was hard. Going to cruise in the Strait of Hormuz? Come on, guys. Come on, everyone. All right, I took notes. All right. On deck is no one for now. All right, you sit tight. All right, if you have to use the restroom, that's fine. But you're going to watch, if you stay seated, a nice little halftime show package because there's so many events you can tap into. If you're in town for this week, all right, during the week, Monday through Monday, all right, with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. All right, here it is, presented by our good friend Elemental.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for the greatest community in the world. This is your halftime report. I am your correspondent. My name is Elemental, bringing you all the latest news and upcoming events brought to you by the legendary Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and as always, keep creating.
The Nuyorican Bowery Slam, happening every Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club in New York City, hosted by Luna Rosa and Jay Rose. Doors open at 6:30, but the line starts at least 30 minutes earlier. Winner receives a $20 cash prize and a chance to compete in the final Friday Slam. Occurring on the last Friday of the month at Loisaida Center at 7 p.m. Hosted by Matthew Marroquin and Paul Conqueso. Winners from the Nuyorican Bowery Slam compete against each other for a $100 cash prize and a chance to compete in our annual Grand Slam. Plus, there's a Twilight Hour open mic hosted by Cap Come Through, man. The score. Our open mics at the Loisaida Center are all kinds of incredible. The venue records high-quality audio and video of all performances, and they are live streamed to the Loisaida's and Nuyorican YouTube channels. All except our first Wednesday of every month, we have Women's Orator Wednesday, aka WOW, hosted by 2024 Grand Slam champion Somebody's Mama. Our all-acts open mic by and for all women and women representing peoples. This is a safe space. Come through. The remaining Wednesdays of the month, we have the Nuyorican Open Mic, hosted by Brian Acosta Arya, aka Brian the Motel Guy. Doors open at 6 p.m. This is where stars are born. No guaranteed performances for latecomers, so make sure you are on time, folks. Our online programmings, which are absolutely free, include the online open mic hosted by yours truly, weekly on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific via Zoom, live stream to YouTube. All styles are welcome. The second Tuesday of every month via Zoom, we have the Slam Workshop, facilitated by the 2024-25 National Youth Poet Laureate Stephanie Pacheco. When you sharpen your craft, you sharpen your performance. Come through. There are many other in-person and online events coming up. For info and tickets, all programming can be found at nuyorican.org/calendar. our social media, website, and other links, including to sign up for our mailing list, go to linktree/Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Also visit our YouTube channel to catch past live streams of online and Loisaida open mics and many other special events. The Nuyorican Poets Cafe is a non-profit 501c3 organization based in New York City on the Lower East Side. Ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operations expenses. So here are ways you can support us to help continue to move poetry forward in the spirit of our founders. Our merchandise, shirts, hats, cups, and tote bags available for purchase at our Nuyo table, in our in-person events, or online at nuyorican.org/merch. New materials coming all the time, folks. Stay plugged in. Donations are very much appreciated and tax deductible. Scan the QR code or go to nuyorican.org/donate. Check out and subscribe to our Patreon site. Gain access to events not available online or to the public. Go to patreon.com/Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Special thanks to our tech team, our programs and operations team, our hosts, our volunteers, and our executive director, plus all our sponsors for helping us keep the spirit of artistry and inspiration of poetry alive and moving forward through the spirit of our founders. Brought to you by Elemental Vision Works, inspiring change through passionate poetry and creative productions. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. Peace.
That brief video. All right, a couple of notes, a couple of things to mention for those that have remained in the audience. Please consider doing our survey. All right, it's a quick survey. Let's pull that up on the screen. You can scan the screen with your phone on the QR code, because we do plenty of events here, but we want to know how we're doing. All right, and you get a discount on what? You got a discount on merch if you do our survey. Plenty of shirts, hats, coffee mugs, things of that nature at the merch table and online if you do that survey. We do plenty of events. We want to know how we're doing, especially on the eve of us reopening over at the original cafe. It's going to be really fun on Halloween. That's first note. Second note, there is something that wasn't mentioned, all right, the Loisaida Festival. If you're here in town and or based in New York City on the Sunday before Memorial Day, the Loisaida Festival's pretty dope. 39th annual. They've been doing it for 39 years. There's music, there's arts and crafts, plenty of vendors and food, and that stretches from whole blocks. It's a huge block party from East 12th to East 5th and Avenue C. Pull up. It's really a good time at, again, the Loisaida Festival. Okay, so let's keep doing this open mic for anyone that would like to partake. Okay, first, all right, to do the second round. All right, chat. I'm going to take the people that haven't gone yet. Is there anyone that hasn't gone that now feels froggy enough to jump? Raise your hand if you want to go for the first time tonight. Duly noted. All right, we got some second comers then in that case. All right, with a raise of hands, I'm going to close my eyes. This is how we're going to do it. I'm going to open them, and whoever has raised their hands and I spot will go again. All right, at the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, I open my eyes. Everyone wants to go again. Okay, hey, we got time, baby. It's 7:55. All right, we got Paul. We got my man Johan from Jersey. Shout out to Sanctuary. All right, I gotta pull up to that one day. All right, EsmeRae, yes. All right, Michael. Are we just running the fucking list back? Let's fucking do it. All right. Again, it's 3 minutes and no uploaded tracks, unfortunately. All right, everything's a cappella, friends. All right, we got Paul. Okay, we got Marquis. I'm just going by the rows now. State your name, gangsters. Paris. Goatman. Gotcha, Carnage. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Sold. Let's go again, chat. All right. To the stage first. Goodbye, friends. Come back soon. We got 3 minutes. I clocked it already, and they did too. All right, coming to the stage. Give it up for Paul. Skiff, y'all. Yes. We're still in this bitch. We in the building.
Okay, 3 minutes of a 12-minute poem. It's a character piece. It's in the harsh zone, and it's meant to be offensive. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? I turned right at the Arco food store, pump station, truck lot, hubcap broker, and tired them. Down from the drive-through cancer ward, I've been flying this 25-year-old El Camino with AccuTrack and cruise control for 18 hours since Plutoville. The 351 built in Doraville is gargling high test cut with borax. I chewed up my last 1,000 milligram doses of methamphetamine. Can't you tell? 2 hours ago, I've been listening to the crack in the dashboard hum out something like "If Dogs Run Free" every time I boost those 8 cylinders up over 80 mph. I feel like a municipal citywide tax dollar shortfall. I feel like a shut down government. I feel like a derailed train, toxic clouds smothering a welfare village. I feel like an electric company ignited wildfire, incinerating 3 entire counties. I feel like a petrochemical landfill sipping in tri-state water supply. I feel like an industrial pig farm manure lake bursting its banks to submerge a quarter of the state in toxic pork feces. I feel like a high-tech weapons platform among overvalued targets. I've been on the road since Sault Ste. Grand, Cold Springs, Harbor Point, Wood Valley, Haven. I'm a downstream effect in the abuse cycle. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? I'm going to log on to some URLs where all the influencer actors portray exaggeratedly performative stereotypes on a network full of ultra-racist sitcoms, followed by the nightly casualty report. I'm going to go somewhere like a joking democracy, a kind of heartless crazyopolis. See me politicians, we shut down a train station, neighborhood park, and a hospital, so there'll be enough money saved for a pay hike. I'm going to go somewhere to see me entertainment zone where Disneyland and porno cater to the same customers. Consumption is a holy act of faith to hypnotize the electorate with narcotizing spectacles while a drone flies over to spray encephalitis, bird flu, or monkeypox in your face so they can continue to conduct their war on vulnerable people in the political bully sphere that is a human dignity crime ring financed by the corporation that is now wholesaling nude pictures of your self-esteem and moral confidence to the anonymous power holders who have their hands down the consumer habit pants of your innocence. I'm just turning the corner on the freeway. I want to sightsee in the accursed parts of America with its regime of planetary inequality, amateur human necropoliticians. Get me some artistic entertainment. Is this it? Is this it? Is this that cinematically abusive fairy tale, that prison industrial complex waiting room, that stadium arena of extravaganza conformity, the land of governmentally dumb and cruel moral perverts who torture babies in cages and strangle the entire economy of the whole world, the national manosphere of phallocratic woman-hating, that cybercrime hunting ground victim pool, that ego-bilious billionaires' digital social platform mental illness factory. Well, call me unplugged or simply out of time. I just want to see a real live performance. I want a real live performance. Did I pull my El Camino up to the right place? Is this it? Is this it? Is this that Holiday Inn lounge at the end of the world? Anybody got any PB29s you want to front me, or some polyhexamethylene diazolidonyl tiloxapol? I feel like having my mood stimulated. Oh! Anybody seen the keys to my El Camino? Oh shit, here they are. Right where I left them, on top of my humanity.
Yes! Yes! Oh! Give it up for Paul Skiff. Stay inspired by that man. What a fucking journey you sent us. That was 12 minutes? Or that was 3 minutes? I don't know anymore. All right, give it up for Paul. On deck, we got EsmeRae. You still here, EsmeRae? I think you're here somewhere. But before you, give it up for Johan, y'all.
Yo, yo. What up, everyone? Thank you for coming, staying out. Let's have a fun night tonight. Hopefully I have time to read 2 poems. We're just going to run it through. Let's go. This one's called Self-Reflection. I'm staring into a mirror looking for answers. Deeply Eskimo kissing my reflection. A mirror lined with words reading, a man is strong and kind. Lead by example. You'll never walk alone. The mirror is also lined with photos of the cover of Meditations, Uncle Iro pouring tea, and my dad and I. I take down the picture of my dad, Son Papi, and a warmth quickly turns scolding. What can I learn from a boy who never let go of his bottle? What is a man, Johan? I'm looking because you'll never walk alone. Behind my reflection stands my 2 nephews, and behind them stand my boys to come. If I love them deeply, then I must lead by example. Monkey see, monkey do. So I shut my eyes for Son Papi, because I must make a change. What is a man, Johan? A man is strong and kind. Strong like push-up strong? I do a couple of those, but it feels meaningless when drones exist. Strong like financially strong to provide all that the Joneses have prescribed? I'm sorry, kids, I drive a Toyota Corolla. Or strong like character strong, where my words and actions work in concert, so you'll know you'll have a safe place to build. I can do that. I'll try my dick off. What is a man? I want to provide, I want to protect. Is that bad to say? As I write these questions, feel loaded and cocked to explode out like red pills, crypto scams, and tickets to the manosphere. The questions, like our emotions, is taught to be bottled up and slapped with a label that reads toxic. So does it really not make sense why the explosion is so violent? I'm a simple man who likes simple things. I am a man who is trying to be a better man for the men before me and for the sake of men after me. Thank you. All right, now here's the next one called Finding My Words. So this is an homage to the art we all love called poetry. Greetings, sharks! My name is Johan Reyes, and I'm seeking 100% of your attention in exchange for some poetics. Now, I don't love everything about poetry. Flowered verses are sent to hearses, leaving persons uncertain, but this poem will stay clear, and I'll make crystal what shines to me about poetry. First, phonetic photography. Poetic moments need no photos, bro. 1,000 words developed to invite into a screenshot of my world. All snaps lack the depth which I want to focus on. A moment like when I could not let go of you long after we had said goodbye. Or when you smoke a doobie with your boy. Sincere, blessing, I'll call that poetry. Secondly, slicing sentences surgically. Someone just asked me how I feel. Consider our thoughts as USDA meats, where our greasy, fatty ums and uhs won't let us cook. Our prose, indigestible, were once lost in a sauce of oil and poor word choices. Now, trimmed, our meat is nothing but its essence. If you can't take the heat in the kitchen, try a forge. A place where I can take my word vomit as my ore and hammer vision into thoughts, temper emotions until hardened, and grind my point until fine. Then out comes my Excalibur of thoughts, my very own divine weapon to answer the question, how do I feel? I feel like a sexy piece of meat with a kick-ass sword. Thirdly, thrumming thoughts threaded. I will bend the English language into something all can manage. I'll bend the alphabet like a hula, shove an L so far up your O, all you hear is oh, I'm making this English my own, for life made it hard for me to be known. Language barriers, siblings, and quick-fired quips are all but common themes that have sewn these lips shut. But I'll be damned. Oh, damn me to the fires of hell. I refuse my silence, won't crawl back into that shell. I've equipped myself to the teeth. Ops can only stare from beneath because no amount of AI requests can poop out this conquest. As my anagram suggests, poetic to epic, all while only using the alphabetics. So anyway, sharks, invest in poetry, and you'll walk away with some photos, some meats, and hopefully your own words. Thank you.
Give it up for Johan, yo! Hell yeah. Bump, bump, bump. All right, I love the Shark Tank reference. Classic, all right? That's what Jersey sounds like. All right, on deck we got Paul. You still here? Yeah. All right, good. I didn't even have to look. All right, but coming to the stage, give it up for EsmeRae, y'all. Come on. You good? Did you not want to go? You don't want to go a second time?
Can I go?
It's all good. Okay, I got you. Who are you? You knew? Yeah, you just pulled up off the street?
Yeah, you didn't go yet.
Yeah. Of course you didn't go yet. Okay, all right. Who are you, friend?
My name is Yiggaman.
Oh, Yiggaman? Okay. What would you be doing for us, Yiggaman?
I want to do a poem for my boy Paris.
Okay. Oh, you know Paris. All right, cool. All right, Paul, do you mind someone else going? Okay. All right, cool. So shout out and give it up for Yiggaman, y'all. Yes.
All the way up there. The streets is back. Keep going. I can sit down. Okay. It's for my buddy Paris. You know, we used to rap a lot, you know, as a duo, but then I got gray hair in my beard and I quit. Okay, here we go. Pray for Paris. He's the only one that knows my sorrow. And my bro two-time, but that's another lane. But today I need some energy that I could borrow. I try to be the man you look up to and you could follow. I try to pass my knowledge on you, Paris. Jewels from both my parents, my inheritance, to battle all the narratives. They can stop you in your tracks, but you the best. I used to take that all to heart and I got real depressed. All these distractions, who's the president and who's beefing? Who really gives a fuck? Cause on that album you was tweaking. And you in your fucking prime now, I'm talking recent. You show people who really is nice and who is decent. I'm praying for you. When I used to just give you a feature, I'm praying for you. Cause with greatness comes a lot of leeches. I'm running with you till there's holes going in all my sneakers. Speaking of sneakers, I snatched the souls out of all of your demons. Really my little brother that I never had either. You better than me, and nah, I'm not even mad either. I feel like Michael Jordan looking at LeBron beasting. I thought I was sick, you made it look like bad pizza. That's just a joke, you know I'm a sports encyclopedia. I'm always here for you, you Deadpool, and I'm Peter. Now I'll go on and bless the world because you know that we need you. And if somebody hurts you, I hope they know just how to treat you. Pray for Paris. The streets is back.
The streets is back. All right, friend, I'm gonna need you to spell your name for the record.
Yiggaman with a Y.
Okay, Y-I? G-G-A. Okay. All right, gotcha. All right, you got it. You got any social media, friend? No. Okay, no socials. Just pray for Paris, please. Okay. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. All right, on deck we got Marquis. Marquis, you're still here. Thank you so much. But coming to the stage, give it up for Paul Taylor, y'all. Yes. Come on, Paul.
Let's go get him. All right, we roundabout at the same. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I said last week I did a poem. It was called "Arrested," and the song was on the same topic. So now I'm just gonna do the poem. So yeah, this is called "Arrested." She got arrested for the way she treated me. I know I was the problem. See, I'm just like the rest of them, too masculine to know better than to upset you. She did the opposite of what she said she would, and I know it's my fault. It's my world, not hers, and that includes the one with just the two of us in it. Forever and always, I gotta do better. See, she changed everything I complimented, and I know I'm to blame. Shame on top of shame, ridicule obviously in the background of my brain, because what I didn't say is what I meant, and what I did say wasn't enough, and you said to stop being so flat. So I got off the meds because I know it's my fault. I needed them to begin with. Sure, I told you who and what I am before, after, and during, but did I consider you might not have heard me? I mean, I'm just so quiet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm crying. I'm dying. I'm cutting. I'm begging you to forgive me. Please forgive me for getting you arrested. See, I know the neighbor called the cops and offered up the video to let them know what happened. We told them the same story, and I'm sorry I couldn't come up with a better one for us. I'm sorry I got you arrested for the way you treated me. I should have known better than to move to that neighborhood in 2008. Some neighbors I let my parents pick. What's wrong with me? I got to do better. All I could think looking at you through a caged window, abuse victims pamphlet in hand. I try to understand how to better myself and can't, because I'm the problem, my kind of problem, your kind of problem, bigger than mine. Gotta come first. You deserve it. Thank you.
We going through it. We are literally going through it, and we're going to get through this list. Thank you so much, for Paul, for giving some context to that song. All right, on deck, we have who? Someone on the list. All right, on deck, we got Paris, of course. Pray for him. All right, but before Paris, give it up for Marquis, y'all. He's here. He's here. He's here.
I'm going to try to rush through this because I know I might not have enough time. I don't remember much about my junior year, but I remember the taste of Blanco. I remember falling in love with a vice so visceral, every vengeance I ever had felt vindicated. Growing up, we're taught that putting alcohol on our boo-boos would take the pain away, but what if the pain's on the inside, and no matter how much alcohol you drink, the pain don't leave? I remember we started wearing bottles like badges, lining empty shelves with empty bottles, just showcasing the nights we survived. I don't remember much about my junior year, but I remember every time we put our lips to a bottle, the problems got easier to swallow. And isn't it ironic that I fall in love with liquor at the same university Gil Scott-Heron attended, leaving me to wonder if he penned his ballad against the bottle on a thirsty Thursday? And if you ain't ever been to a school like ours, let's just say on a thirsty Thursday, the bottles is bottomless. It was a thirsty Thursday that taught me Douce will always taste like the nastiest of decisions. It was a thirsty Thursday that taught me when I'm down, I could call Don, Julio, Milagro, Tito, and they just burned this fire in my chest that I couldn't quite get started for myself. They say your drunk boy's words is the sober boy's thoughts. Well, I don't remember my words, but I'm sure they would never clear off the ever clear. But I know I had thought I had hit rock bottom. And even rock bottom felt like a quicksand where I never stopped drowning or I never stopped drinking, but I'd dream of a day and some call liquor spirits. It's safe to say that year I poured out my spirit long before my cup was ever full. I don't remember much about my junior year. And by now you probably think the liquor was the reason why, but honestly it's only half the story. Cause I remember wanting to die, and nights it felt like liquor was the only thing keeping me alive. After all, if it didn't kill me, it could only make me stronger and stronger till my heart was stronger than my depression, but my mind wasn't. Now I don't remember. But I still remember the hurt of holding up herds of people and no one realizes you're slipping, silently sipping, leaning on bottles, cause only bottles understand what it's like to pour out everything, leave a room fucked up just to be forgotten. Don't remember much about my junior year, but I know we always found this way to bottle up the pain. I remember I was always up to it, down to it. It was fuck those who don't do it. We did it because we was used to it. We was used to bottling up pain till trauma turned to tipsy and tipsy turned to therapy. And I don't remember much about my junior year, but I remember enough to know I survived. And honestly, survival tastes better than Blanco.
Yes, that's right, Marquis. Give it up for that man. Oh, thank you so much for those sober thoughts. I appreciate that, pal. Thanks for sticking around with us. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. All right, on deck, we got Goatman. You still here, Goatman? Bad for us. Don't bad. All right. All right, on deck, Goatman. Bad for us is crazy. All right, coming to the stage. Give it up for Paris, y'all. Yes. Woo, he's here. Pray for him.
Hi, everyone. Yiggaman, I appreciate that. I didn't fully introduce myself earlier, but I go by the name of Paris Sama. I'm actually a writer, poet, musician, and an artist. Y'all can follow me on all streaming platforms and on social media with Paris Sama. Instagram is Paris, like the city in France, .Sama, S-A-M-A, like Beerus Sama from Dragon Ball Z. All right. This is one reason why I do appreciate you, Yiggaman. I'm going to do Sworn Truth Story a cappella. Beginning with unapologetic truth and living proof, I'll start off with saying this. The first thing I'll admit is I won't pretend like I don't remember a thing. Was once an open book with blank pages, but now that I'm getting more figured out, it's filling in instead of being thrown around, becoming a rage of disaster, so it's on to the next saga now. Hey yo, I'm done with it all, the isolated guilt trips and wild flips. I really couldn't land on my feet because I couldn't control it. So while I'm gaining composure, y'all need to know this. I come off pretty different, but my story's far from over. I have experience, but it won't justify the consequences paying off for time I handed over to the law side. I found my path the appropriate way, but some will say it's scapegoating next to excuses. I had some things I glorified, caught a couple bruises. One and the same, they was both trying to pull me through it. Sooner than later, I knew that I had to choose this side or the other. The tug of war was translucent in a sense. Look, undoubtedly, I was still that same kid with a dream on top of trauma. Regardless of the negative energy trying to harm us, I know I'm not alone, and finally now I've drawn a few lines protecting my mind, body, and soul. I couldn't believe it, but even though I love them both and I'm still inspired, please forgive me. I still have a vision for it, so religiously I think about it day and night, flooding my mind. This dream is not shattered. Call me whatever you wish, except a fool. Maybe stubborn and rebellious, overzealous on foundations where I'm standing, not concerned if you don't understand it. But if I may elaborate, then open up the graces, deity gates, prevent the breaking cracks from mistakes I made, the recollection of destruction, redemption of my fate, repent the shaking shifts from tectonic plates, into sage mode while closing up the space in the time chamber, grinding deep underwater, removing the anchor, carefree of any danger that assembles from the character I used to be. With poetry, he used to ink of all the spilled blood to write out a movie. It started with your name, read between the lines. My last message was your name, read between the lines. Shedding all the mold infected inside him. Don't be surprised when falling pieces off the comment like a meteorite. The internal fight, warrior within was killing all the strife. False labels, jealousy and hate while starving all the lies. Confessions to convictions, manning up from what's internalized. Life is pretty dim, walking faithfully with candlelights, eternal flame, word to Rolling Stones, the Samsonite. Once upon a time, he was writing to survive, nerve-striking notes, throwing hints, making sure the stars align. Extraterrestrial it could be altogether, but unfortunately, cut it slim, keep it brief. Phone home to where you belong. Call it ET. Hit the fifth gears of war on the beat with one piece. Simultaneously, I'll leave it all right here, summing up and melodize it with my last set of keys, writing lyrics on a high level. With everything I didn't do, it surely didn't leave me with the cringe, kicking doors down regardless if it's missing the hinge. Long as I live, I'm gonna continue this journey, and every time I find a gap, connected with the London Bridge. Thank you.
Give it up for Paris! Don't just pray for him. He's got a lot of people praying for Paris. All right, thank you so much, Paris. Thank you so much. That was fucking awesome. All right, to close out the show, give it up for Goatman, y'all. Yes! Get him. Sure. Oh, okay. All right, I got you, Mike. I'm sorry, Carnage. We do not have enough time, but come back to us next Wednesday. Yes, thank you so much for sticking around, though. All right, go.
Cool. Thanks. So the name of this poem is called Lifeless. Lifeless. I'm just so fierce. Even the lifeless bro's corpse thrives off of me. I let the bastard die out in vain, desolate, the divine nectar of my God self. My brother is dead. I never had one. He's a parasite, gave himself a name. That's one of them. New record. This poem is called New Record. Feeling struck, psychologically paralyzed, hot head, irrational breaths, destroyed my life, my visions of what we could have had. Vanished breaths. My love, what good is air without your incense? I have always made it to dream you, breathe you, smell you, taste you, hear you, and to strive to merge with you. This void, this emptiness, can't live in a lie of superficial smiles. I'm destroyed, desolate, there's nothing left, no sense. By Goatman. And this one's called Impossible. Deep pit of cold bones, untouched, thriving for a good goddess's breath of furnace. Deep pit of cold bones, untouched, thriving for a goddess's breath of a furnace. Lonely experiences, I'm a dreamer of your core in my core, intermingling energies allow me to become ecstatic for you, my love, Goatman.
That's how I'm going to sign off of everything. Goatman. I'm stealing that from you, bud. All right. Car insurance? Goatman. All right, that's how I'm going to do it. All right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry to finish off the show. Yes. Give it up for Michael, y'all. Right? Did I get it right? I think so. More poetry. Yes, let's do it.
So on my Patreon, patreon.com/mtoddgallowglas, for National Poetry Month, I read a poem a day for the whole month. It's available for free. And Colin, I'm really sorry. This is the first time I've actually performed this in front of somebody who's actually Irish. Love life. 70% of this is true. I was raised Irish Catholic, and my faith taught me to be ashamed of love until I wallowed in the shame of feeling ashamed. The specters of sisters and fathers loomed behind me when I shoplifted magazines from liquor stores in junior high school, such a bigger challenge than getting past parental control on the home Wi-Fi. Shame on you for stealing. Shame on you for reading. Shame on you for what came next. Because my father and sister were actually Irish. I lost my virginity behind the dunk booth at the Renaissance Fair, ironically across the way from the Puritans camp, and I couldn't make eye contact with them for the entire weekend. Sisters said, shame on me. Father said, shame on her. I learned you can have lots of sex at Renaissance fairs if you're not overly picky about where or with whom. More shame, moaned my Irish Catholic upbringing. Again, the shame, all the shame. 2 decades of mostly shameless semi-vanilla married sex followed until a guy in the Philippines caught me jerking off by hacking my webcam and tried to blackmail me. And the shame returned like a ruler in the hand of an angry sister and the interested glare of a father trying to disguise itself as stern disapproval. Shame! 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 I'm a cisgender heteronormative male, except that one time at Ren Fair. Shame! And that year I spent in a Rocky Horror Cast. Oh, the shame! And sometimes when I'm lonely on the internet, have you learned nothing from your shame? These days, my love life is a solo performance rather than a duet. And I'm a little ashamed to admit it. Remember, 70% of this is true.
Michael! It is the end of National Poetry Month. What a wonderful way to end the show. And spoiler alert, I was that Filipino guy. All right, Michael. That was crazy. I spent it already on Jollibee. Okay, so thank you so much, Michael, for pulling that one out and exposing me. And thank you for coming tonight. But don't move, because I have notes for all of you, all right? As the consummate host that I am, I took some notes while everyone was performing. All right, some lines that just tickled my fancy, made me chew on it, yum, yum, yum. A lot of good ones tonight. All right, starting with Paul Skiff. Paul, why is a jigsaw puzzle like a door lock? Why expectation exaggerated by a question mark? Right? I think you said something like that. I may butcher your lines completely, but I love that. It is 3 a.m. Only thing I've said is get away from me, you fucking aggressive asshole. It didn't speak English, but I'm sure the fly understood. Yeah? Fucking A. Every time I bring back someone's work, you say thank you if you can. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. That's their name. All right. Michael, you are still here. We are restless in our quantum memories, right? I take it's possible to make promises in hindsight. All right, these are words and lines that just yum, yum, yum. You aren't beautiful. Let's make a home out of this bed, copy room, New York skyline. This could be our start to living in reverse. Good stuff. That was your first thing that I remember. But raised Irish Catholic. That was nice and fresh. I lost my virginity behind the dunk booth at the Renaissance Fair. I learned you can have lots of sex at the Renaissance Fair if you're not picky where or with whom. I clocked it. Shout out to the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. Thank you, Michael. All right. Viton. All right. I forgive myself and everybody else. Remember their mantra. That was beautiful. I forgive my numbness, my lack of emotional intelligence, nihilism, and all the isms, my ex, late night Tex-Mex, early morning bed sex. I forgive myself and everybody else. That was good stuff. Viton, I think they went back home. Thank you, Viton. All right, if you missed any of this, go back and watch the beginning of your video. All right, Ink. All right, shout out to those the fellows from Tennessee, right? With that. No, I'm sorry. Okay, no, Johan. Johan, you still here? I got notes for you. And then it was Ink. I apologize. All right, shout out the New Jersey Poetry Circle. All right, really solid group. And the video games. Clock that. Answer me this, rock star. Why have you forsaken me? Where is my Grand Theft car? Florida man ketamine. I love Florida man ketamine. Something's cool about that. I want yang everywhere. I want yang over my face. That's what I got. But big paws. Big paws around here. All right, try to be a better man for the men before me and the men after me. I clocked that. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Johan. All right, now, Ink, let me cook for you. A little bit of this and a whole lot of butter. I love the duo poem. Cater to the tip of your taste buds, hoping tonight we could have been more than a taste bud. Get it? And I love the Olive Jardine. That was pretty sick, too. Remember that? Olive Jardine. All right, thank you, Ink. All right, we love you, Ink. Thank you for coming through. All right, Paul Taylor. All right, I love it. I love how you did the song and the poem, right? And just kind of colored this whole very true story. All right, kind of exploring just the limits of a song, right? Clock it, but she never gonna face it. I love that line. But then really explaining in detail in your poetry. All right, that's some good writing there. Thank you so much for exploring the whole thing. Forgive me for getting you arrested. I mean, that's some real shit. All right, and thank you for doing it both ways, in song and in verse. Thank you, Paul. All right, I clocked it. Nexus, born in the Americas. Life is just whatever, 80 things, just trying to keep it together. I'm like, what does that mean? It means everything. People coming across the water for better drinks of water. Did you clock that shit? That was hard. All right, I love the rappers. Time to get the paper. What you reading? Are you achieving? Give them a reason to hate because they hate for no reason. Bars. All right, that's Bronx right there. Thank you, Nexus. Thank you, Nexus. Marquis. They called it puppy love. Thank you so much for fucking restarting that. All right, with no shame. All right, you were like, this isn't working. And then you went right back in it, and you made it work. Good shit. And I love the piece. Let's do it again. And don't remember much about my junior year, wearing bottles like badges. Thirsty Thursday, our bottles were bottomless. Those were bars. Thank you so much, Marquis. EsmeRae, we hide who we... the song, all right? Shout out to the singer-songwriters, because I clock your lyrics. You can't judge me all the way. You don't even know me. The cut is deeper than I thought, but it's okay. I'm used to keeping it outside. Where's my mask to hide? That was some real shit. All right, all the way from Germany. Thank you, EsmeRae. Paris, pray for you. We're praying for you. We live in an era where we all coexist. We use it to our advantage. Thank you for unifying us with those words. Okay, I'm still the same kid. Ooh, no. I love this line. With your second piece, I found my path the appropriate way. To those who doubted me, I'm still the same kid with dreams on top of trauma, or something like that, right? Thank you so much for clarifying that. And Yiggaman, thank you for telling us to pray for this man, because he's going through some stuff. But he's conquered it all. Thank you so much, Yiggaman. Thank you. Thank you, Paris. Candice, why is the people closest to us seem to trigger us the most? She was right in the front row saying something like that. Your love like a scalpel fishing out the tumor. I'm left to sit in my own rawness while they stomp on water. Stomp on water. That'll stick with me all day. Thank you, Candice. Who else? Daniel, right? Daniel, you still here? Yeah, it's okay. I love how he quoted Kendrick Lamar. Show me something natural, like ass with some stretch marks. We love that. Thank you, Daniel. And Jennifer, maybe if humans were more truthful, it wouldn't be so dang hurtful. That poem about situationships, that was some real shit. All right, then they sang a little bit, baby, my energy is dying slowly. Yeah, a situationship. Thank you, Jennifer. Carnage, I love your take on Brenda's Baby. All right, I can't wait to listen to that song. It's streaming, right? What is it called again? Much later? Months later. That's some real shit. Thank you so much for giving us that whole story. Is it based on a true one? Okay. Classic artist shit. Thank you so much for expressing yourself. Kiera, thank you for sharing. They're gone. The earth is soft. I consider the stillness underneath. Beautiful poetry. Sweet goose flesh, the taste of fire I sip. Good stuff. Thank you, Kiara. And thank you, Carnage. Almost forgot that. Goatman, people trying me. I'm the goat. They think of me. I challenge them to try me. Haters every corner disguise themselves as me. Goatman. That was some real shit. I love my man bun, my aviator glasses. I am the Goatman. Thank you, Goatman. And Carl, are you still here? All right, where's BK at? Where's Dublin at? He's quoting Biggie. It's giving pick me. All these bars, very dense. Go on a cruise on the Strait of Hormuz. Love it. Both same size of the same sticker. That's going to stick with me. Talking to Maxine, who's anti-vaccine. Good stuff. Take any girl on one condition, that they'll have me. Thank you, Carl. And thank you for having me, Chad. I appreciate it. It is the end of the show. Thank you for coming to the Nuyorican Wednesday night open mic. All right? Come back to me. All right? Go have a good day. Go be kind to someone, but be kind to yourselves. Good night.